Heute Musik zum Frühling, also ganz verschiedene Musik von Vivaldi bis Elvis, verbunden durch Überleitungen am Klavier von mir für diese wunderbare Jahreszeit, in der die ersten Sonnenstrahlen kommen, in der man denkt, ach, so viel hätte ich heute gar nicht anziehen müssen, die Luft ist so schön frisch und die Vögel zwitschern so. Dazu die passende Musik. Viel Spaß bei Musik zum Frühling.
little bird, he told me so. He said, come on, get on the go. Open your eyes, the sky is full of butterflies. The blossoms on the trees stirred up the honeybees. Spring makes my fever rise. Spring fever, spring is here at last. Spring fever, my heart's beating fast. There is no doubt now, love is in the air. Get up, spring is everywhere. Well, if you feel the wanderlust, just grab a car, a hop a bus. In every town, there's excitement to be found. So much is happening, don't miss the joy of spring. The world's in love, just look around. Spring fever comes to everyone. Spring fever, it's time for fun. There is no doubt now, love is in the air. Get up, spring is everywhere. Spring fever, it's spring fever time. Spring fever, watch that fever climb. There is no doubt now, love is in the air. Get up, spring is everywhere. Spring is everywhere.
liegt in der Luft, der Frühling, ich kann ihn riechen. So sanft und ein bisschen blumig, grün mit Vogelgezwitscher. Ich atme tief ein und genieße. Endlich ist er da. Hallo Frühling.
Just coasting, never really going anywhere. Caught up in a web, I was getting kinda used to staying there. And out of the blue, I fell for you. Now you're lifting me up instead of holding me down. Stealing my heart instead of stealing my crown. Untangled all the strings around my wings that were tied. I didn't know him and I didn't know me. Cloud nine was always out of reach. Now I remember what it feels like to fly. You give me butterflies. Kiss full of color makes me wonder where you've always been. I was hiding in doubt till you brought me out of my chrysalis. Then I came out new. All because of you. And now you're lifting me up instead of holding me down. Stealing my heart instead of stealing my crown. Untangled all the strings from my wings that were tied. I didn't know him and I didn't know me. Cloud nine was always out of reach. Now I remember what it feels like to fly. You give me butterflies. Yeah, you give me butterflies. Now you're lifting me up instead of holding me down. You're taking my hand instead of taking my crown. Untangled all the strings around my wings that were tied. I didn't know him and I didn't know me. Cloud nine was always out of reach. Now I remember what it feels like to fly. You give me butterflies. You give me butterflies.
Was für ein Wunder es doch ist, wenn Jahr für Jahr die Natur wieder aufwacht. Zart stupsen die grünen Triebe durch die Erde, ein neuer Anfang.
Suitcase in his hand looking for a bill. There's a hurricane coming and everyone's trying to get away. Time of the season, time of the year. The weather reporter from Miami is clear. Find a safe place to hide. There's no place here. And then the lights go down in that Caribbean town. And the fishing boats that go out from the coast are tied up and dry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Suddenly there's a movement to the telephone, but nobody's calling home tonight. They've taken out the very last flight, and they closed down the borderline. 'Cause there ain't nowhere to hide, waiting for the hurricane. There is nowhere here to hide, waiting for the hurricane. Oh, there is nowhere you can hide, waiting for the hurricane. No, 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 no. Staring out the window of the Grand Hotel, the sea was roaring, I remember well. And then the honeymoon bride began to cry. But as the band played on some old love song, Willie held her hand, gave her to understand it'll be alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Suddenly there's a movement to the radio, but nobody's getting home There is nowhere you can hide, waiting for the hurricane.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee and rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, and freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing card games with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle, and feel the wheels rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpets made of steel. And mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again, the passengers will please refrain. This train got to disappear in railroad blues. Good night, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done.
In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over. I sat down and asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and here ever after, I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman who sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. Now his big hands were calloused. He looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead. But he started shaking, his big heart was breaking, and he turned to the woman and said, "You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and crops in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time the hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille." After he left us, I ordered more whiskey, and I thought how she'd made him look small. And from the lights of the barroom to a rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all. Now she was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I'd lost my mind. 'Cause I couldn't hold her, the words that he told her kept coming back time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and crops in the field. And I've had some bad times, I've lived through some sad times, but this time the hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and crops in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time the hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time.
Get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park. The meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain and hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blow in that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. Check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. Mine is strictly rhythm, he doesn't wanna make it cry or sing. If any old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night. Sultans, we're the Sultans of swing. Then a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies in their platform soles. About any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans that play Creole. Creole.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs and voices
takes more than combat gear to make a man. It takes more than a license for a gun. Confront your enemies, avoid them when you can. A gentleman will walk but never run. The manners make of manners, someone say. He's a hero of the day. It takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile. Be yourself, no matter what they say. 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 I'm a legal alien, I'm a Englishman, no matter what they say. Be yourself, I'm an alien, I'm a legal alien, I'm a Englishman, no matter what they say. Be yourself, I'm an alien, I'm a legal alien, I'm a Englishman, no matter what they say. Be yourself, I'm an alien, what they say.
Tschüssi, macht's gut.